What's up, guys? This is Ryan again, and I'm just continuing off where I signed off last time, and that is doing trade runs, or not trade runs, but basically crashing the market with wiring looms and doing that over and over. But what I realized was I did it twice, okay? And as you can see, I already have 11 mil, plus I'm completely full. So my limiting factor now is space. And in order to get more space, we need to visit more systems. But normally if we warp to a system, we're going to have to make more warp cells. And what I was thinking is, instead of doing that, what I can do is come into the space anomaly, run over to the global terminus, and then warp to other people's bases that just show up in the space anomaly. That way, I can basically get to new systems without actually having to warp myself. See, like True Blue, Weymouth Outpost, Mufei Rod Space. These are all bases that are in other people's systems. So the only thing I'm going to have to use is uranium. And let me just make sure I have plenty of uranium. I do, but I also have plenty of warp cells. But, well, anyway, I just want to show you guys that this is probably how I'm going to be doing it for a while. I'm going to start with the community highlights. Actually, I'll start with True Blue. And then it'll just download the base. I'll warp there, and then go into orbit, go to the space station, sell the wiring looms, and just do that over and over. And once we get to the space station, I'll get an exosuit upgrade. Then I'll go to the space anomaly, get an exosuit upgrade, and on and on and on. And pretty soon we're going to have more money and more space. Well, we'll be maxed out with space after a while, which is what the whole point of this is. So here we are. Now we just need to find our ship. It's over there. And the nice thing about this is we can find some interesting planets as well if we're really looking at them. I didn't look there, but I'm just saying we could, technically. But, truth be told, I know how to find planets pretty easily now. And in case you guys don't know, you basically just look for yellow stars. Make sure there's no filter on the right there. Not there, but on the right there, where it says Lifeform Economy. Just go no filter. Go over to the yellow looking stars, and you want to go to the F0 systems, or as low F as you can get, and preferably with no following number. So if you look there, it says 7 light years / F6. So F6, that's what you want to see, except you want to see an F0 or an F1 or an F2. Now I have found planets in others, but there's an F2. Like, you could go there, and there's probably a high likelihood that there is a Paradise planet there. And one other thing you could look at is the number of bodies in the system. So how many planets and moons are there? Like, this one has 4 planets. 4 planets and 2 moons. Like, that might even have 2 Paradise planets. So anyway, it's that easy. But if you don't know what you're doing, then it's difficult, obviously. And trust me, I didn't know what I was doing for, I don't know, at least like 3 or 4 hours. I literally spent one day, no, it must have been 5 hours, when I first got my freighter in another playthrough, before I was recording for YouTube. I warped to the center of the galaxy, just going to yellow stars because that's what people said online. Just go to a yellow star and you'll find planets. So I would just warp to yellow star after yellow star, making sure there were like 4 planets at least, not one. Because I was warping to like F6, F9, just anything but below Fs. And then finally I found that guide, and I've linked the classes of the stars on all my videos, so you can check that out below. Yeah, so what I do in a new station is I come up here, I check out the multi-tool, obviously, because I want a multi-tool. I check on the exosuit upgrade. Technology is all maxed out because I maxed that out first. We could do this, or we could go cargo, because actually the cargo, and here's the trade-off. The cargo, you can stack these, instead of being stacks of 20, they can actually be stacks of 40 in here. So over time, your cargo is actually a better way to go. And what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we'd have to do, like, let's say 13 upgrades before we start seeing the benefit of going with the cargo over the regular cargo inventory, or the general inventory. And the cargo is a lot more expensive to do. I mean, we can afford it now though, but I think I'm gonna go with the regular suit upgrade because we can make more money right off the bat, and that's just what I'm gonna do. So after I get the suit upgrade, then I fly up over here, grab the terminus so that I can warp here in the future. I mean, you don't really need to do this part because it's kind of going to clog your terminus with planets you don't really know about, but I do it anyway. And then I come over here, I sell what I have in my inventory. I hit C twice so I can switch, and that'll max out my stack, meaning, you know, it'll show all 500. So I get 12 mil here. So look at that. I've literally done 3 runs total. And that first one, I barely got anything. The second one was way better, and I could fill up a little bit more. And by the third one, I was completely maxed out. And so this is definitely the way to make good money quickly. There may be a faster way, but for me, this is the fastest way that I'm aware of. So now since I upgraded, I can actually get 520. And what I do is, since I know I'm going to have 2 more cargo upgrades before I actually sell, I can just get rid of like my ferrite dust and something, and I can buy 2 more stacks in my ship. So I'll buy 40 more, but this time in my starship. So as you can see, my starship has 40, and I'm maxed out in my general inventory. And I'll just show you guys this once, that way you can see exactly what I'm doing, and what you can do too if you so desire. Call in your space anomaly. And since we're in a new system, we can also get an upgrade to our backpack on the space anomaly. Oh, normally I can make that. I don't know what happened there. So this gets pretty repetitive and boring, but at least we can max out our exosuit this way. So 20,000 units. So now I can move one of my wiring looms into my exosuit. And the reason I do it this way is because you go anomaly, station, anomaly, because you don't want to go like, you don't want to go from like a space station to the anomaly and then go to a new system like this, go to a planet, and then call in the anomaly and then go to the space station, because yes, you could get an extra backpack slot for each time, but then you're having to travel from the anomaly to the station, then from the station back to the anomaly, and it's just a waste of time, I think. So I just do 2 extra and I'm happy with that. And hopefully you understand what I mean. Jelly beans. So it definitely would be faster to just warp. But you need ferrite dust, and you need, or do you need condensed carbon? I'll take a look. Hold on. When we get into hyperdrive or whatever it's called. So you need you need chromatic metal and condensed carbon for antimatter, and condensed carbon, it's not hard to get, but I don't know, I just prefer to do it this way, because I can just buy uranium at the at space stations. I can't buy condensed carbon. I can't buy ferrite dust though, so that would be possible. And if you had a steady supply of antimatter from some other source, then that would be good. E-class. I'm just waiting until I find one of those that's an A-class with full inventory slots, and then I'll buy it, and before I start hunting for the S-class version. So now that I have this one, I transfer the wiring loom to my exosuit, and then as you can see, it's full up, and so when I go and sell it, I'll get max profits. And then I just rinse and repeat that, and like I said, it gets pretty repetitive, but we have to work to new stations to get our exosuit upgrades anyway, so might as well make money while we're doing it. So 14 mil, and then buy it back for 6 mil, 713,000, and then buy 40 in the Starship. And if you can't get as much as you need, what you do is you just go down here and wait for a ship to come in, and they sell exactly what's listed on the Galactic Trade Hub. So when you're first doing this in a system, you might actually want to buy off the ships, because you might have to buy multiple times in order to get your inventory full. And if you buy from the Galactic Trade Hub up at the terminal, you might actually like increase your costs compared to buying from the ships, because when you buy from a ship, it doesn't affect the terminus cost or the terminal cost. So that's about it. I'm just gonna wait for a ship to come so I can get one more wiring loom. It's kind of a waste of time probably, but maximize those profits, right? And so anyway, I'm Ryan signing out, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and I'll see you once our backpack and exosuit and all that's upgraded, and we have quite a lot of money. So until then, signing out.